Coffin. Well, GBNews reporter Jeff Moody is at Hyde Park Corner, where the coffin has just passed on its way to Buckingham Palace, where it will, of course, spend the night just behind me. Jeff, what do we know of these new plans released by the government to manage the vast process of national mourning beginning tomorrow?
Well, the very first thing we know is the government advice that what you need to do is find the queue and then find the back of it. Well, we're British, Dan. We certainly know how to sniff out a queue, and we certainly know how to find the back of it. They're suggesting that people head for the corner of Albert Embankment and the Lambeth Bridge, and that's where there will be stewards that will help to guide people to the very end of the queue. So that's where they're suggesting that people start. They're saying that what happens then is the queue will snake along the back of the embankment, down the south embankment, and then it'll go over a bridge and head towards the Palace of Westminster. But the best thing for people to do is to speak to a steward, and they will show you where to go. Now, you will get a wristband, a coloured wristband, when you find the end of that queue. And these wristbands, they're at pains to say, are not interchangeable. You can't just grab 5 wristbands and then the rest of your family join you later. Each wristband is unique to you, and that will allow you to disappear for a little bit, go to the toilet, go and find something to eat and bring back some coffees, but not for long, because the queue will be moving continually, very slowly albeit, but certainly continually, so you can go away for a short period of time. Now, all sorts of advice about, and warnings of course, about how long this is going to take. They're saying it could take hours and hours and hours. You could be here overnight. Very little opportunity to sit down because that queue will be moving pretty much continually. So advice, maybe it's not the most sensible idea to bring children or the elderly with you, because it's going to be constitutionally, your own constitution this time, particularly hard to endure for that period of time. But still, we're expecting hundreds of thousands to do it. There will be a separate route for people who are disabled. There'll be step-free access. So again, the stewards will point you in the right direction. But another diktat from the government has come through in the last half an hour or so, which under normal times I think might be quite irksome, Dan. It's basically a diktat from the government telling us how to behave. Now, I think we should excuse it for this one occasion, because the advice they're giving is very solid advice if we need it. They're saying, antisocial behaviour will not be tolerated. We need to be quiet. We need to be silent as we're filing past the coffin. There will be police patrolling through Westminster Hall to make sure that everyone is being respectful and quiet, and not too much alcohol. They're going to be very conscious of people drinking too much in the queue and maybe making a lot of inappropriate noise once they're there. So this is what the government is telling us to do tomorrow. They are expecting, as I say, hundreds of thousands of people, and the queues have started already, Dan.